Laws are designed to keep order, protect people, and maintain fairness. But around the world, some laws are so unusual, outdated, or just plain bizarre that they sound more like comedy sketches than legal rules. Believe it or not, many of these laws are still officially on the books. Today, we're diving into the top 10 strangest laws from across the globe. At number 10, chewing gum is banned in Singapore. Back in 1992, the government was fed up with gum littering the streets, clogging drains, and worst of all, messing with public transport when people stuck gum on subway doors. The solution? Outlaw chewing gum entirely. For years, bringing gum into the country was strictly forbidden, and anyone caught spitting gum in public could face heavy fines. These days, gum for medical purposes is allowed with a prescription, but if you're craving a bubble-blowing snack in Singapore, you might want to think twice. Number 9 takes us to Switzerland, where it's illegal to own just one guinea pig. Why? Because guinea pigs are social animals that can get lonely if kept alone. Swiss law considers this a form of cruelty. So if you want one, you're legally required to buy them in pairs. It may sound strange, but it actually makes sense. A guinea pig without a friend is a very sad guinea pig. If only all countries cared this much about animal friendships. At number 8, Japan once had a law banning dancing after midnight. This strange rule dated back to the late 1940s, after World War II, when dance halls were sometimes linked to crime and other shady activities. For decades, nightclubs technically couldn't allow dancing once the clock struck 12. That meant if you were out at a Tokyo club in the early hours, you might have been breaking the law just by moving your feet. The law wasn't repealed until 2015, which means for nearly 70 years, Japan's nightlife was under some seriously strange restrictions. Number 7 comes from Denmark, where baby names are carefully controlled. Denmark has an official list of about 7,000 approved names. If you want to name your child something outside that list, you need to apply for special permission. Authorities want to protect kids from potentially harmful or embarrassing names. Over the years, names like Monkey and Pluto have all been rejected. So, if you're in Denmark and you're dreaming of naming your child something truly unique, you may have to settle for something a little more traditional. At number 6, in Thailand, it's illegal to step on money. Thai banknotes and coins carry the image of the king, and damaging or disrespecting money is seen as an insult to the monarchy. That means if you accidentally drop a coin and step on it to stop it from rolling away, you could technically be committing a crime. In Thailand, money isn't just currency. It's a symbol of national respect. Number 5 comes from Canada, where it's illegal to scare the Queen. Yes, you heard that right. According to Canadian law, it's a crime to frighten Her Majesty. Of course, this is a very old law and has probably never been enforced in modern times, but it's still technically on the books. Imagine sneezing loudly at Buckingham Palace and finding yourself under arrest for startling the Queen. It's unlikely to happen, but the fact that this law exists at all is hilarious. At number 4, in the Italian town of Falciano del Masico, it's illegal to die. Yes, you heard that right. The town actually passed a law forbidding death within its borders. Why? Because the local cemetery ran out of space, and the neighboring town wouldn't allow more burials. The mayor issued a decree in 2012 stating that residents were prohibited from dying until further notice. Of course, nobody can actually control when they die, which makes this law more symbolic than practical. Still, it's one of the strangest legal rules in the world. Number 3 comes from Samoa, where forgetting your wife's birthday can land you in trouble. This unusual law was created to encourage husbands to remember important dates and treat their partners with respect. While fines aren't commonly handed out, the law is still technically valid. So, in Samoa, forgetting flowers or birthday dinner might not just lead to a disappointed spouse, it could also put you on the wrong side of the law. At number 2, in France, it's illegal to name a pig-Napoleon. The law exists to protect the dignity of France's most famous military leader, Napoleon Bonaparte. Naming your pet pig after him is considered disrespectful. While it's unlikely that the authorities are actively checking farms and backyards for pigs named Napoleon, the law technically still exists. So if you're in France and want to give your pig a grand name, you might want to stick with something safer, like Louis or Pierre. And finally, number 1. In the state of Arizona, it's illegal for donkeys to sleep in bathtubs. This law dates back to the 1920s, when a rancher's donkey liked to sleep in an old bathtub on the property. One day, a flood carried the tub, with the donkey inside, down a valley, causing damage to property and requiring a huge rescue effort. To prevent the situation from happening again, Arizona passed a law banning donkeys from sleeping in bathtubs. It's oddly specific, but it shows how some of the strangest laws come from very real events. From chewing gum bans to donkey bathtubs, these strange laws remind us that history is full of odd rules that don't always make sense today. Some were created to solve specific problems, others were based on cultural traditions, and some just sound completely ridiculous. Which one of these strange laws do you think is the weirdest? Would you survive in a country where dancing after midnight is illegal, or where guinea pigs require a legal buddy? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this countdown of the world's strangest laws, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to RankQuest, and hit the bell icon so you never miss our next top 10.